Alright, so what's the theory in golf? Everybody has a swing plane based on their arm length, how long their forearms are. Alright, so let's just do a couple little things here. A couple little things there. Okay, watch what happens. Alright, notice what just happened here. Your butt was on the left corner of the box, but when you took it back, what happened is you moved into the ball. You just moved in 2 inches. Look where your head is. Your head just moved closer to the ball 2 inches. Well, guess what? You had no idea you were doing that. So now your brain says, I'm too close to the ball. I got to figure out how to back up. And you're going to start to back up here. Here you go. Now you're backing up. Unfortunately, your butt doesn't back up. Your head does. But there's your strike. If we zoom in here, there's your strike right on the heel. There's address, there's impact. Address, impact. Alright, now what looks different? Well, your hand position's different, much too high relative to the address condition. The shaft was at approximately a 45-degree angle when it started, 43. When you hit it, it was at 54. So you went up 12 degrees. Why'd you go up 12 degrees? Because your pelvis moved forward 4 inches and your right knee moved forward 6 inches. So now the question becomes, how do you fix that? Well, put a rod, a plastic rod right there, stick it in the ground, and don't let your right knee ever touch it. Make your right knee move towards your left knee, not towards the ball. Now, who does that? Everyone that's any good. This guy's your build, Charlie Hoffman. Except his arms are a little shorter. You got pretty long arms. But what you're going to see here is, besides a flawless golf swing, you're not going to see his pelvis come off that box. In fact, what is he doing? When he takes the club back, he's loading his heels. His hip gets deeper. His right hip goes behind the corner of the box. Club's perfect at the top. Right knee doesn't come forward to the box. Left hip stays right on. There we go. Now, what is his hand position relative to address? There's address. There's impact. So he doesn't have as much variance. You got a lot more variance at impact compared to address, in terms of the angle of the shaft and in terms of the pelvis position. So how do you fix it? Well, try to hit a ball moving your right knee towards your left ankle and not towards the ball. I wouldn't recommend doing it on the course, because that's not a good thought for the course. It's a good thought to work on. Others try not to dip your head toward the ball. Try to move your weight into your right heel. Start with your weight underneath the arches of your feet, and then feel like the weight's going into the right heel a little more. Again, not something I would go to the course with. It's something I would work on. I've got a couple little balance tools we're going to work with. But in terms of your swing plane, club's on a pretty good plane there. Pretty good position at the top. It's coming down pretty nicely here. The hands are just too high. Alright.